My name is Eileen Chepkoech. I'm a mother of 3 and I'm fistula champion. In 2007, that's about 16 years ago, when I was giving birth to my firstborn child. But the diagnosis didn't happen like immediately after birth. When I went home, now I'm like seated with people. By the time you stand up, you're uncomfortable, you feel you're wet. For my case, the stool, yes, would pass through the vagina. I used to wear like the pads because I couldn't hold the stool nor the urine. I wasn't that open with my mom, so I had to tell my auntie about it and tell her that this happened. So my aunt told my mom, and then my mom, they decided now we go to see the doctor. This is when the doctor said I had to do like a small surgery. They just told me that it has happened because you gave birth to your firstborn child. The child was big and you had to push the baby, but then they didn't tell me which degree it was at that point. About 2021, a bit much later, is when Sharon spoke about those symptoms. Now I aligned with them. We met around 2021 in June or July. So then is when we spoke about it, and then we had to see a doctor. Her doctor, then you will know which degree you were before and the tear was, because they all know, the doctors, they will know. So they told me I was on 3rd degree tear, which was not bad. Fortunately or unfortunately, I didn't tell any other person. You would think maybe your husband will neglect you, you're no longer worthy to be the wife material, because you're passing stool, you're passing urine. Of course, there's the smell. One would be maybe you neglecting yourself. This woman is dirty. Second would be, of course, the sex part, where you, of course, want to satisfy your husband as a woman. So I think it would have been different if I came to my house like immediately. In my thoughts, I would say I wouldn't satisfy him, and maybe he would look for someone else. Just because of the culture, I didn't have to go back to my house. The first 3 months, you're supposed not to stay with your husband. You're supposed to be taken care by either your mom or your mother-in-law. For this case, I preferred my mom. Yeah, so maybe that was my advantage. Why I didn't tell my siblings, or even my dad or anybody else. Okay. It will because I wouldn't say culture, words, I don't know. The society we live in, we don't talk about things to do with our private parts openly. So this is one of the reasons why I didn't tell most of the people. It would take me some time for me to go back and really talk to people in regards to my work, because now you have to meet with them. So you're not you have, maybe you're stressed, the stress level would be high. You want to be alone all the time. Yeah, so I'd say the self-esteem was down. For me, I didn't really say that I was in rock bottom or anything, because when I got to see the doctor, they did the surgery, my life continued. I was okay, I could hold my stool. For my case, it's because my auntie knew someone, which was wrong. What if I didn't know? What if my auntie did know this person? How would my situation be? My doctor, during the birth time, is supposed to know that I have. Afterwards, did I get the fistula or not? Yeah, because they need to know this thing. We thank God for Sharon that she has created a platform for women to get diagnosed, get treated. Even after being, there is the follow-ups that, self-esteem for people are down, so then they can be talked to, and then they can go back to the society and do their duties as normal. The space between my firstborn and my secondborn is 8 years. So yes, I would say the fistula would be the reason, because of the fear of having the same. Most people would want to associate with people who have the same problem, because now you know what your condition was before. So this other person would recognize more with the same person. We have like our WhatsApp group, so we talk more often. We tell each other your situation, how it was, and how you're okay now. To those husbands who would run away, or those ones who would stay, supporting your spouses would be key, would be very important. Save a Woman Fistula Foundation is a platform where women with fistula can raise their voices and be taken to various hospitals to be treated. It doesn't matter where you are in Kenya. I myself suffered the same condition, and it was not something you would wish for anyone, especially if you don't get to be treated for a long time. Because most women who have come out now have not been treated for 5 years, 6 years, 40 years. If you're suffering from fistula, you would even want to stay with people around you. You would want to just stay in your room, be there by yourself. So imagine staying with the same condition for 40 years. It's not easy.